Hello, I'm Martin Park. For those that don't know me, I'm a naturopath and a master coach and trainer who has been working professionally in health, fitness, wellness and personal development for over 46 years. If you are someone who is interested in learning how to maximize your overall health, well-being and performance, then welcome. Today, I'm going to talk about something I witnessed recently that annoyed the crap out of me. I was on my daily morning walk, and as I walked past the front of a well-known bank's corporate building, there were three separate people standing directly in front of a huge no smoking sign, cigarettes in hand, puffing away while scrolling through their phones. And as I walked past them, one of them glanced up at me with a look of disdain as if to say, "What the hell are you looking at?" I had another 45 minutes of walking to do to complete my circuit, so I had a bit of time to ponder this. And as I pondered, I realized that this wasn't about smoking. This was a perfect metaphor for something much deeper, much more troubling, and something that I see happening in health and wellness and beyond every single day. So this isn't just a rant about smoking. This is about something far more important. It's about the moment you decide that you don't care anymore. Not about yourself, not about others, not about rules, not about consequences. It's about that slippery slope from I know better to I know better, but I'm doing it anyway, to whatever, I don't care anymore. To understand what I'm saying, allow me to break this down into three parts. 1, the personal psychology. 2, the erosion of self-care and respect for others. And 3, how to catch yourself before you slide too far down that slope. Let's start with the psychology because it's fascinating and terrifying at the same time. When you see someone standing right in front of a no smoking sign while smoking, they're not unaware of the sign. They're not illiterate. They're making a conscious choice to say, I see this, I understand this, and I'm choosing to ignore this. Does that sound familiar? It should, because we all do it in different ways. Knowing what makes a nutritious meal, but still choosing to eat the junk food option anyway. Knowing you need around 8 hours of sleep at night, but then starting another Netflix episode at midnight. Understanding the absolute importance of exercise while choosing to do absolutely no exercise or activity at all. Understanding the importance of taking breaks during work or study, but continuing to power through for hours without stopping. And acknowledging the value of saving money, but still indulging in 2 to 3 expensive coffees and takeaway food every day. And here is where it gets interesting, and by interesting, I mean concerning. Each time we make these types of choices, we're not just affecting our health and well-being, we're programming our brains to get better at ignoring important warning signs. We're literally practicing the art of not caring. Think about that for a moment. We're actually getting better at something that's making us worse. And this brings us to the second part, the erosion of self-care and respect for others. You see, that person smoking in front of the no smoking sign isn't just making a decision about their own health. They're making a statement about their relationship with the world around them. They're saying, my immediate desire is more important than community rules, other people's comfort, and basic social contracts. And again, this isn't about smoking. This is about the small decisions we make every day that slowly chip away at our integrity and our connection to others. Like neglecting your physical health by skipping regular checkups or ignoring symptoms and warning signs, knowing that your loved ones would have to bear the emotional and practical burden if your condition worsens. Consistently choosing unhealthy coping mechanisms like drinking or drugs or isolating yourself, and then projecting that negativity onto those around you by being emotionally distant, aggressive, or unreliable. Avoiding difficult conversations in a relationship because it's not worth the drama, even though it creates distance and weakens instead of strengthens that relationship. Each time we choose to ignore what we know is right, what we know is respectful, what we know is healthy, we are standing in front of our own personal no smoking sign while lighting up. And here's the really scary part. This can happen so gradually that we often don't notice until we become someone we never intended to be, or worse, someone we even hated. The person who used to care about health becomes the person who ridicules others for trying. The person who used to offer emotional support becomes the one who brushes off friends with everyone's going through something. The person who valued personal growth becomes the one who mocks self-improvement efforts, calling them a complete waste of time. So how do we catch ourselves before we slide too far down that slope? First, we need to understand that caring isn't just a feeling, it's a practice, just like not caring is a practice. Every time you make a choice, you're practicing one or the other. So in the spirit of this podcast, I'm going to give you what I'm calling the sign test. 3 questions to ask yourself when you're about to make a choice that goes against what you hopefully still know is right. 1. Would I be proud to explain this choice to someone I respect? This is about integrity. If you wouldn't want to explain your choice to someone you admire, a mentor, coach, or friend, it might not align with your true values, so it's likely a choice you'll regret. 2. Am I okay with other people copying this behavior? Consider the example you're setting. If your family and friends made the same choice you are about to make, would it have a positive or negative impact on your relationships? And 3. If everyone in the world made this same choice, what would the world look like? Would it be a healthier, happier, more productive world, or the opposite? And would that be a world where you would want to live? These questions aren't about guilt, they're about awareness. They're about catching yourself before you slide too far down that slope of not caring. Here's your homework. 1. Identify your personal no smoking signs, the healthy boundaries you've been ignoring. 2. Write down the rationalizations you've been using to justify ignoring them. 3. Apply the sign test to 3 decisions you make tomorrow. 4. Notice how many times you catch yourself about to practice not caring. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about direction. Every time you choose to care, even in small ways, you're practicing becoming someone who cares more, not less. In that, you are becoming a better person, a better human being. Because here's the truth, that person standing in front of the no smoking sign while smoking didn't start there. They started with smaller choices, smaller compromises, smaller moments of choosing not to care. And the way back starts the same way, with small choices, small commitments, small moments of choosing to care again. For those that need my assistance with any of this, I will leave a link in the description. I thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your company. I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.